So, with our own fun-sized lover's guide, would you welcome, please, Apprentice star Geraldine O'Callaghan, News Talk's Henry McKean, and current Miss Ireland, Holly Carpenter. OK, welcome. So, let's get down to business here. Geraldine, what do you look for in a man? What do you need?
Oh, I think two things are important. A long pocket and a short life. No, I won't even
Seriously?
All right. The one thing, like the most important thing for me is, and this actually makes me shudder because if I was to describe my dad in like one word, it would be loyal.
Yeah.
And the one most important thing in the whole world for me in a man is loyalty. So that kind of puts weight behind the theory that you're looking to date your dad.
Yeah, but you don't want him to look like your dad, do you?
Well, I don't know.
Oh, Jesus.
It's not that bad, I suppose.
That's the kind of thing you're looking for. Holly, what are you looking for in a man?
I think I kind of like the idea of like a gentleman. I think when I think of my dad and my granddad, they're kind of like gentlemen too, but loyalty as well. I think like I'm only 20, so I go for guys a few years older than me because 20-year-old guys are really immature, obviously. But like I think.
What do you mean they're really immature?
Sorry.
Sorry,
Not really immature.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind, but they're hardly 20 now.
Yeah.
In the audience, oh, I'm 45. Oh.
She said earlier, really old, you know, like in your 30s?
Yeah.
Get out. So when you say, Holly, immature, what do you mean 20-year-old fellas are like what? They're just like...
Just making fart jokes and stuff like that. Not really knowing how to treat a girl, I think, sometimes. Now, maybe I've only met the wrong kind of ones, but I think, like when I'm saying older, like 23, 24, like not
ancient,
that much older, like...
And
yeah.
What is it within? You said gentlemanly. What other attributes would you like in a man?
Loyal as well, I think. But at this age, I think if someone cheated on me, it's not like I'm married, I don't have kids and a mortgage and all that. All I'd have to do is break up with them, delete their number, that's it, like, gone. So it's not like I have to go through all that divorce, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But, yeah, I think, and funny as well. I'd know in the first 10 seconds if someone takes himself too seriously, I couldn't deal with it, like...
Henry...
Ryan.
Let's have this, man to man. Man to man. Looks and personality.
Well...
No. Honest answer now.
I'll do my very best to give an honest answer. I am in my 30s, by the way. I'm too old. All right. Am I too old? Am I?
No.
Honest answer. I suppose looks for me were so important for such a long time. I mean, I'm sitting beside two gorgeous girls, and I used to think, you know, gorgeous girls like this, you know, I wanted them straight away.
Because you're Brad Pitt.
And now I really... Yeah, this is it. I thought I was more George Clooney. Go on. But it's not about looks. I realise this now. It's actually about personality. Right through my teens, through my 20s, I thought it was about looks. But underneath the looks, sometimes their personalities can be harsh, they can be vile, sometimes not very pretty at all.
So it was all a front?
Absolutely. All a front. Like, for example, if you look at you, you would be my ideal if you were a girl, because I like them to be... I like them to be thin. I like them to be thin.
You don't like them to be thin?
Yes, I know it's a bit hypocritical because I am carrying a few pounds.
Well, what's not thin for you? Or how would you describe a heavy...
Careful now.
Well, I know, and beauty is in the eye of the beholder.
Yeah, but it's also skin deep, Henry, so what's the problem?
Absolutely. So that's the thing, I want a bit of both. I want a bit of both. I'm being a typical bloke because all men are bastards.
OK. We brought the rabble in tonight, there's no doubt about it. How difficult, Holly, is it to meet a man? How difficult is it to be a single woman like yourself in 2012 in Ireland?
I don't really know. I think it's kind of how difficult you make it. If you're looking all the time, you're never going to find someone. So you just have to go with the flow. And I think in Ireland, it takes guys a few drinks until they'll approach a girl. And I think it's the same with girls. You know, you're more nervous until you have a drink sometimes, if that's what you're like. But
a few drinks or many drinks?
Well, it depends. They can either have like a couple of drinks, then they'll loosen up, and you know they'll be able to be a bit more confident, or it's too many and they're just all over the shop and you can't even understand what they're saying. And then it's just like, no, I don't know. I think like it takes a lot for guys to come up to a girl in a club because they're all just afraid of rejection. So I think you kind of have to make them think they're making the first move, but secretly make it yourself. So
describe that. That sounds quite predatory, but in a very... I tell you, if you're going to be hunted, you might as well. So how do you do such a thing? Or?
So what you do is you just kind of scan the room. You know, you just do a lap with your friends, and you might see someone that you like, and then I don't know. You just have to like maybe give them eye contact, look at them. or just keep walking past them continuously. And if that doesn't work, oh God, that was so embarrassing. I was trying to do it and I thought I was being really subtle, but I'd had way too much to drink and I was doing an awkward sidestep, like slowly getting closer and closer so I was right beside them and they're like, are you okay? And his girlfriend was there and everything, so you have to be a little bit subtle. So, but then they think they're making the first move, but you've actually already selected them. That's kind of the plan, but it can fail.
Okay, you've selected them.
You've selected them.
Could you, the eye that you throw, could you just throw it at Henry just so we get an idea of what look you're giving?
Did you give them the hell, yeah?
Did you get that, Dermot?
Would you like me, does it?
Yeah.
Do it again.
A little eyebrow raise as well.
Henry, back in the room. Henry.
No,
Geraldine, would you ever ask a fella out?
I have done, Ryan, and I was shot down. Pew!
Really? What happened?
Oh, here we go. Yeah, I've asked the guy out. I texted the guy before and asked him out, and he was like, yeah, I'll get back to you. He never got back to me. Yeah, no, seriously. Yeah, shit happens. It's character building, I say.
Henry, what are the rules? Because a lot of women watching tonight will be saying, yes, I was out last week and I met a very nice fella, what have you, and we exchanged numbers. And my phone has been the quietest, loneliest phone all week. Why did I bother giving him? Why did he ask for the number?
No, he gave him the wrong number.
What are the rules of the number game?
I think it's shyness. I mean, I received a text from a girl and she asked me out, and I couldn't believe it. I was like, hang on, I was the one that was supposed... We exchanged numbers in a nightclub. I tried to snog her. Do we still use the word snogging? Or
yes, we do.
Oh,
no, sorry.
What did you say now?
Score.
Shift. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
I was trying to, you know, I was back on the market and I was out there and I was trying to shift her and... that sounds like a farming term. Sorry.
I just have this image of you in the nightclub trying to shift her. I know, you're trying to have a smooch or whatever you want to call it.
And I said, you know, can I kiss you? And she...
You asked her permission?
I asked her permission, and it turns out these days you're not supposed to do that because I'm way out of practice. I said, you know, will you kiss me? And she said, no, my friends are watching. So I said, can we go behind the pillar? And, I know, I'm 20 again, you know, and that's the thing. I mean, things have moved on.
So what did you say to the pillar?
She said no.
No.
Okay. So anyway, we exchanged numbers, and there's the 24-hour rule. You're supposed to respond within 24 hours. And I'm shy. This girl was gorgeous. She was lovely, lovely, lovely girl. And I had no reason not to text her, except being a bloke, I just thought, I'll leave it. I wanted to text her. And she texted me, and I was so excited. I was very, very excited. Almost as excited as you were when you gave me the eye. Can you give me the eye again? So the rules have changed, and it's because of Sex and the City. I think that popular programme, that American programme, Sex and the City, has changed everything, Ryan, in the dating game in Ireland. Not just the internet, but the girls are now in charge. They can choose